Hi, welcome you all for this video lecture. Today we are going to discuss about introduction to network layer. The network layer in the TCP/IP protocol suite is responsible for the host-to-host delivery of datagrams. It provides services to the transport layer, and receiver receives the information from the data link layer. So in this chapter, we will discuss about the services provided by the network layer, packetizing, virtual circuit concept, datagram approach, and logical addressing. So we'll see how communication happens in the network layer. So in this diagram, you can able to understand that how communication proceeds in the network layer. A packet sent by a source or host, it will reach the destination. So passing through so many networks, LAN, WAN, and such kinds of networks. So every router is interconnects the networks. When datagram come to the router, the encapsulation and decapsulation will be happened. The decapsulation, the host address, the physical address, or what we are going to call as a MAC addresses, get removed and get added by the next nearest host addresses. But logical address remains same. Logical address or internet address, what you are going to call network address, these will be constant over the communication. Means is unique identifiers represent the unique computer in the globe. So that's what these addresses is constant, only the host addresses will differ. Next, so we'll see these are the services you provided in the network lab. One is a packetizing, routing and forwarding. Routing is one of the important function done by network layer. So and forwarding also. Forwarding is based on the decision capacity. Either to forward or drop, the decision will be made at the router. Appropriate routing tables maintained and software will be maintained for that. Every packet comes to the router, it will decide either to forward it or drop the packet. That is the forwarding capability, decision making capacity. Other services are additionally, so the data link layer and the transport layer will perform the flow control, error control, congestion control mechanism. So the network layer will also support so that for flow control, error control, congestion control. It is also very much responsible for quality of service and security. So these are the functions services given by the network layer to the user. Next, we understand that there are three kinds of switching technologies. One is a circuit switching technology used in the telephone services. Another one is a message switching, and packet switching is used in the wireless mode. Two types of data communication switchings. One is the circuit switching mode, and one is a packet switching bar message switching is simply called. Circuit switching is concerned with the physical layer. So the physical circuit will be established there. A dedicated path will be established. That's a kind of switching we are going to call as a circuit switching. Example is a telephone switching. So packet switching used in the network layer. Here we use the packets to establish the connection. We talk about the wireless communication. If we talk about the wireless communication also, there will be a dedicated path be established before do the communication. There are three phases will be there in the connection oriented wireless communication. One is the connection establishment, second phase is the data transfer phase, third phase is the tear down phase. After the transaction is over, ourselves we have to be tear down our communication link. This is the actually will be happen in a connection oriented approach. All the datagrams passing through the same same route. Actually same route it will be making within sample messages. The same route what dedicated, that dedicated route will be same for communicating all the packets in a connection less oriented. So there is no connection establishment. So there is a simply assumption like that user is immediately handle the whatever the some messages or datagram, that assumptions we are going to transmit it in the connection less oriented. Each datagram or packet message what you are going to call this, that will take a different directions to come to the receiver. There may be out of order also. So here is in the order connection oriented, there will be a appropriate order is there for a reassembling the piece of information. So the process segmentation or reassembly you are going to happen at the transport layer. The fragmented so packets are has to be reassembled based on the sequence number in the connection oriented protocol. So we will done with the sequence number, all packets are passing through the same line. Next, come to the packet switching. Packet switching network can use two approaches. One is a datagram approach, another one is a virtual circuit approach. So, in a datagram approach is a connection less oriented service. In a connection less oriented service, each individual packets from one source to the destination will take a different order of routes. One packets receive at the receiver in a different order. For example, we'll see here. So suppose this is the system sending a packets, so named called 1 2 3 4. So we'll see packet 1 is passing through this line, so packet 2 is passing through this line, packet 3 is passing through this line, like packet 4 is also is passing through in this way, but reach at the receiver. But order is now not 1 2 3 4, but it is an out of order 1 3 4 2. So there is an additional software mechanism must be made to reordering those. That is a complexity you are going to see in the connection less datagram approach. So next, come to that. Virtual circuit approach is a connection less oriented. Source address and destination addresses are going to put it in the forwarding table. The forwarding tables have every router will say the forwarding table to forward the message or to drop the message. So it's a virtual circuit packet switch network. We call it as a connection oriented. A connection oriented means the proper dedicated path will be established before doing a communication. Okay, this is the proper communication path is established between sender to the receiver. All packets are passing through this line only. So we'll see 1 2 3 4 at the receiver in the same order 1 2 3 4 only. Means ordering can be easy, so that there is no loss of packets will be happened here. But in a connection less, there is no surety about that your messages are going to reach the destination or not, or maybe out of order, whatever the things will be happened. These are all will be happened that. So here three phases will be happened. One is the setup phase, data transfer phase, and a third one is a tear down phase. In a setup phase, those two are exchanging information. Okay, both sender and receiver, source and destinations, exchanging some kind of informations. Those informations like connection, set of information like are you free or not. If you are busy, then send an acknowledgement in the negative way. You send a positive acknowledgement, then I am free. Then we able to do communicating next few minutes like that. After transfer a data, one of them has to be intimate. Information transmission is over. Now we will going to terminate it like that.